The atmosphere here hangs heavy like a big smell. The smell of men together, the smell of cat's musk. Bob Mariner, you missed the penalty. Why?
Yeah, Alan, it was a bad one. It took the top of my boot. It was all over in an instant.
You look really stupid.
Yeah, it wasn't a good performance. I'm going to try and take a shower now. Right. On to the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Are you going to wash away the stain of defeat?
Yeah. Get clean now and look on to the next. Start again in the rest of the season.
Yeah, but when you go home with you get to bed with your wife tonight. You watch the other VHS. You're going to sleep with her. She sees a stain on your body and she says, "Bob, remove the stain." Will you remove it? I'm married, Alan. I'm married. You've got a girlfriend though. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers, thank you. Tonight is a special night. It's not about me, Alan Partridge. It's not about Ken. It's not even about Ken's lovely wife, Amanda. Now, I've got my own TV show starting in the autumn. It's called Knowing Me, Knowing You. It's on Wednesdays, BBC 2, 9 o'clock. That's not important tonight, because tonight is about the people we don't see. It's about makeup artists, cameramen, producers, directors, the little people. Without them, there would be no stars. There'd be no Kenneth Branagh, there'd be no Amanda Thompson, there'd be no Alan Partridge. Question: could a cameraman host a high-profile TV show or star in a blockbuster video? Answer, no. Of course not, it would be embarrassing. But let's flip the coin of that argument on its head. Could Alan Partridge operate 250 grand's worth of Steadicam? Well, yes, probably, but I haven't got the time. I don't have that window. So who does it? You do. And in this industry, which is a bit like a bottle of milk, you are the cream. You're gold-topped and you've got a lot of bottle of milk. The special award for Best Sports Photography of 1994 is Mark Mathers.
Later on I'll be springing a big Kate Bush surprise on you, so listen/watch for that. In the meantime, Carl Douglas, remember him? The man who sung Kung Fu Fighting has rung up with his own recipe called Kung Stew Cooking. You've not thought it through, really, but that's comic relief, and on a night like this there is at least a 30% failure rate on most ideas, and that's accepted. And just a quick retraction, I earlier claimed that Elton John's real name was Harry Webb. We've just had 2 calls from Cliff Richard's management who've asked me to point out that Harry Webb is his real name and not Elton John's. So just to reiterate, Cliff Richards is Gary Webb and not John. Tell you what, I've had an idea for a phone-in. Top of my head. If you have the same name as a famous person or actor, author or sports personality, then give us a call. I'd love to hear from you. Can we do that? No, we can't. Why not? We're not geared up for it. Okay, no matter. Phone your mother. Tell him, no matter. We've got a character called Charity Charlie over there in the corner. There, Charity Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Hello, back.
You're going to have to do better than that, Michael. Charlie. What gives, Charlie?
I do.
Thank you, Charity Charlie. Here's Blackadder and Yaz. Oh.
Thanks. Thank you very much. It's always puzzled me, actually, what people do with these things. Maybe I'll take it home and use it as a fridge magnet. But seriously, when I and my crew...
Fridge magnet.
That's Dave Johnson, Big Dave, Mike Crace, Peggy Hanna, Tish Parnell. When we were all in Lilyhammer...
I was there.
I said to them then, and I'll say it again now.
Do you remember me?
Yes. It's a cliche, but maybe that's why it's true.
That's right, I think I threw you there, didn't I? Sorry, carry on.
I couldn't have got the shots I did without the all-round excellence of my crew.
Bravo.
Excellence is something my father taught me. Sadly, he's not in such excellent health at the moment.
Shame.
He's in hospital tonight. Dad, I know you're watching. Get well soon. This is for you.
Here. What's he got?
He's got verbal diarrhea. I must also say this. Government cuts and rationalisation have affected us all. Basically, this government has declared war on the BBC. They're cutting back and cutting back and cutting back. Let's get one thing clear. Producer choice means no choice.
Bollocks.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Yeah. No one cares. No one cares what you think. You're just a technician. All of you. Good night.
You were
Later
working
on,
at
I'll
the
be-
chat shows, weren't you? You were right up there. What's happened? What happened to your show?
I thought I was working at it when chat shows were at the peak, but I think I got out while the going was good.
Fair point, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because some people do say the chat show is dead. Maybe it's just this one, I don't know. But,
Yes. Well, no, I mean, you're making a joke there, but there is a serious point,
Yes.
Which is that people fade.
yes, yeah.
I mean, Michael Parkinson, where's he now?
Well, he's coming back on, I think. He's not
he?
tonight, but he's back next year. But your style...
It'll bomb. Well, it's going to be 3 weeks of non-stop action, and to help us along and add a little bit of colour and fun to the proceedings, I've got with me a soccer meter. What's that, Alan? Well, I'll tell you, it's very simple. It's to explain the group system. Now, first of all these long arms here, these long signposts, are the venues where the matches will be played. Dallas, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and so on. If you look at me from above, you can see that these are the group. This is the group system. It's 14 groups: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, and there are 4 rounds. There's round 1, the red round, yellow round, blue round, red round again. That's my colour coding, not FIFA's. You won't find that with FIFA, just with me. So that's the basis of it, and as you can see, they get progressively fewer towards the centre, the ultimate goal being the World Cup. All right, let's take an example. Okay, round 1 is Pasadena. Let's say it takes place in Pasadena between Chile and Paraguay, something like that. Okay, and then we're through to round 2, which is, let's say it's San Francisco. We've not got much time here. San Francisco, and that goes through to Orlando. So let's take it round to Orlando there. Let's move those out of the way. Where's San Francisco? Right, just going to find San Francisco. Where is it? There it is, right. So San Francisco have played Orlando, and then we're through to round 3, Los Angeles. It's not written. It's not written on that side. It should be, but it's blooming not. And then it's whoever went then we're through to the final of the World Cup. Who's that going to be?
Why did the BBC axe your show? Do you know why?
Well, it was. I had a number of problems. I shot a man dead.
Yes, I remember that.
No, it was cleared at a subsequent inquiry. I mean,
all right, okay.
I was found guilty of a minor offence of unlicensed use of a firearm, but it's petty.
And they held that against you, so you're now on Radio Norwich. Now, is you happy being on Radio Norwich?
It's always good to finish the sentence.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's just dead air.
Yes,
it's dead time.
Yeah. You just look as though you're going to answer, but
no, I was waiting for you to finish. I'm not that rude.
All right.
Different technique.
Yes. Yeah.
But no, I mean, Radio Norwich is, for me, it's a very exciting time to be there.
Yes.
Why would that be? Well, because Nick Peacock, who's in charge, do you know him?
I know.
No? Well, no. Nick's was in charge of the big revamp there. He was behind the controversial decision to go thrice weekly with Sonia Mannion's Norfolk Nights.
Right.
Which,
Did that work?
He got a lot of flack, but it paid off.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
I'd said, Nick, what can I do? And he said, do what you like, because he's my cousin.
So what do you think now? You look as a bit of an outsider now. What do you think of the current state of British television?
There are some presenters who, there's a fine line, for example, between, having a bit of a jape, a bit of a joke, a bit of a humorous dig at someone, and just being plain rude.
Yes.
And,
where would that line be, do you think?
Behind you. My lords, ladies, what? No, I've got one. God's sake, they don't leave you alone. My lords, ladies, and gentlemen, and pop people. Stay cool, Britannia. See? Yes. Britain cools okay. See, cools rules. Quite clever. Now, Britpop is one of Britain's best exports, along with Land Rover, and until recently, beef. I eat it myself, no problem at all. I'm joking. I'm not mad, of course. I'm just mad for it, like the Oasis. Now, there is a common myth that people over 40 aren't into pop music. Let me say straight away, that is wrong with a capital W. Britain is great, and a lot of people say, you're not into pop music. Well, anyone who tunes into the CD system in my car will see music that varies as widely as Sting on one hand, right the way through to Chris Rea on the other, and everything in between, apart from the Prodigy. That's just noise. I mean, I'm a fire starter. There's nothing to be proud of. Not a patch on Howard Jones. Anyway, the nominations for Best Video. And the award for Best Video goes to the talented and not unattractive All Saints.
I'm Alan Partridge. This is Division 2. Hull Paragraph 5, Portsmouth Bubblejet 1. Sheffield Hysterical 3, Chunky Norwich 1. Richmond Arithmetic versus Nottingham Marjorie match postponed due to bent pitch.
What's your favourite film?
Titanic. I think what James Cameron did with that film was extraordinary. I mean, I went to see the film and afterwards I just had to drive straight home. And after I see a film, I have a curry, but after that, I just drove straight home. I mean, the film was also 3 hours long, so no, I was open. That was the other reason I couldn't have a curry.
What's your least favourite film?
Gorillas in the Mist. I think it's a tragic waste of Sigourney Weaver. But if you mess about with monkeys, you will pay the price.
What are you doing?
A marvellous song.
And Nottingham Forest may soon be Nottingham D-Forest, if coach Liam O'Kane has anything to do with it. He's ordered the entire team to shave their groins in an attempt to enable greater laminar airflow and reduce buckling and weaving of the tendons. The newly depilated men will be shown off to Nottingham fans this evening.
A marvellous song, Blockbuster. And one that I've often thought you could use in a campaign for Blockbuster Video. Does anyone know the way? There's got to be a way to Blockbuster! Yeah, it's on Church Lane between Boots and Alliance and Leicester. Dum 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 da 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 da. You know, it makes sense. Blockbuster by the Sweets.
I'm Alan Partridge, and that was my sporting season. Why don't you join me again for another one? Join me.